Hello, welcome to the Milford CSPAP proposal project. I am the physical activity leader, Michelle Reynolds. I'm just going to introduce to you the plans that we have for introducing more physical activity time during the school day. The CSPAP committee that got together for this to discuss what would be best for the students is Teresa Glavin, the administrator of the school district. She's the principal of pre-K through 12, dean of students. Alicia Flint, who's the health teacher and also the other PE teacher. She does the elementary in Milford Central School District. Jen Carr, which is the guidance counselor for the middle school and high school students. Jolene Chase, who's the school nurse. Michael Richmeyer, he's a middle school teacher and very involved in open gym time for students. Neil Cotton is the student assistant who's going to be helping assist me with promotion of the intramural program that we are implementing. And then Chris Seguis, who is the athletic director. Some of our district physical activity strengths are we provide extracurricular sports. In the fall, we provide soccer for both girls and boys. And then in the winter, we provide cheerleading and basketball for boys and girls as well. And then also in the spring, we offer track, softball, and baseball. And then we also provide recess time for the pre-K through grade 5 students daily after their lunch period. We also provide open gym during lunch periods for middle school students, as well as open gym during lunch periods for high school students. These allow for more time in being physically active outside of the offerings of the physical education program throughout the day. The facilities are open for use, which leaves opportunities for new programs to be implemented, and there are procedures to start clubs within the school, which provide a platform for new programs to start in the school district during the day, but also after the school day, with provided teacher support and an outline for the new club offering. The program will be able to start once it's cleared by the school board. Some of our district weaknesses: lack of programs are offered for elementary age students outside of the school day. We provide recess for students, and I believe that the teachers try to use Go Noodle for some physical activity breaks throughout the day. It'd be great if everyone could do it, but I know there are a few teachers that do that. And then there's also a lack of coordinated activities to maximize physical activity opportunities within the school day. For example, open gym time. There are no coordinated activities. Students come in. Some students are being physically active while the remainder are sitting around the edges of the gym, along the walls, and on their phones instead of being physically active. So with that, we have some strategies to improve the physical activity time during open gyms for middle school and high school students. Some of our strategies would be to coordinate existing programs to maximize the physical activity programs or opportunities, and such as adding intramural programs during that time, using a sports education model where students can get involved in a team activity and working together and being physically active during that open gym period. Also, we can have staff trainings for organization of activities that will be provided. Since I'm going to be in the open gym and running it, eventually in the future, it would be great for the elementary staff to be trained on activities that they can use for recess time, so students are maximizing that physical activity time in the future. And then also in the future, we'll be promoting new club ideas for after school time. And we'll just use the existing platform in place, which I discussed previously, for that. And our vision statement for this project is that at Milford Central School District, students will gain the knowledge to lead and also live a physically active lifestyle, both inside and outside of school. Our first goal for the CSPAP program is to incorporate more opportunities for all students at MCS to be physically active during and after the school day, both at school and in the community. Our outcomes and objectives for our first goal, Goal 1A. The objective is all students will gain knowledge of physical activity options available during and after school, such as intramural sports, clubs, and community physical activity options. The outcome for that would be increased number of students will become more knowledgeable about physical activity available by the school and community. Also, our objectives and outcomes for Goal 1, 1B would be objective 1B would all students will participate in at least one physical activity option during or after the school throughout the school year, and then our outcome would be an increased number of students participate in school and or the community physical activity clubs, intramural programs, and more. Also, we have goal number 2 for our program, and to improve the quality of physical activity that students receive during recess or open gym. Objectives and outcomes for that for goal number 2 would be the first, all free time monitors will have participated in training on how to implement beneficial planned physical activity into recess and open gym sessions. At the time, I'm going to be doing the first trial run of this, but after it's completed and if it's successful, then the goal is to train the rest of the free time monitors on activities that can be provided for students elementary age during their recess time, and then also other options available during open gym time to the middle school and high school students to maximize the physical activity time that's being provided for them. And the objective also for goal number 2 is all students will participate in provided activities during recess or open gym. Our outcome would be students will meet the daily 60-minute physical activity goals. The project that we're going to be doing to start off the CSPAP program is we felt what was best was during the open gym times that we provide an organized intramural program for middle school and high school students. When the committee looked at it, we really thought that this would be the best, easiest way to get the program started, because when we evaluated the elementary age open gym when they're inside for recess, really the majority of the students are very active. They're moving around, playing on the playground. They're really being physically active, whether it's playing tag or kickball, or there's activities going on. The kids are really active, a lot more than the high school and middle school students. And when we took a look at the open gym provided for middle school and high school students, we noticed that really the majority of students that come in to the open gym time are sitting along the side, not really being physically active. They don't really have any direction as to what they should be doing in there while they're in there to get more physical activity time in. And so you have a very few up playing some basketball games like knockout, where the rest are sitting along the wall in their phones, not really paying attention. And even the students that are up doing activities, the majority of them are just kind of standing around. And so we felt like it'd be best to provide an organized intramural program during the open gym time for the students. And we feel that it would be best to use a sports education model, because how the sports education model works is that there are teams created, and within the team, each student has a responsibility, such as the coach, the manager, the equipment manager, the strength coach. If you're a player, you're a stat keeper, a scorekeeper. It gives each student responsibility, so it creates responsibility for the students to take ownership of the project, and it makes them excited to be involved. It's been successful in the PE program using the sports education model, so we felt that it'd be best to be used in the organized intramural program. Students really seem to enjoy it, and they can really take responsibility of that. And then it also, because of this, it allows for at least 30 more minutes of extra physical activity time for the middle school and high school students. The majority of the students come in, they have about 30 minutes of exercise before the bell rings and they have to go to their next class. Well, they have 30 minutes provided to them for exercise if they're utilizing it correctly. And so that we felt that would be a good way to get in towards the 60-minute daily count. And then also it allows for enjoyment of physical activity without the pressure of assessments. Really, the students can just come in, have fun. There's no pressure of assessments that happen during physical education. And so they can really just have fun with their friends, and it creates a positive atmosphere for physical activity. And often when kids enjoy physical activity, it sustains them throughout their life. And so that's the goal there. And thank you for listening. Appreciate your time.